Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you push, how much weight you lift, or how many reps you do, you just can't seem to break through that plateau? It's incredibly frustrating, right? I've been there too. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your true potential lies in something as simple as the speed at which you lift and lower your weights? Hey everyone, welcome back to The Active Wave, your go-to source for cutting-edge fitness insights. If you're excited about fitness and fitness technology, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest content. Tempo isn't just about moving weights. It's about controlling every second of your lift, turning each rep into a powerful stimulus for growth. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what tempo is, why it's so crucial for your gains, and how you can start using it to transform your workouts starting today. By the end of this video, you'll understand how tempo can help you break through plateaus, increase muscle activation, and dramatically improve your overall strength and hypertrophy. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start making real progress, stick around. So what exactly is tempo? In the context of weightlifting, tempo refers to the speed at which you lift, hold, and lower the weight during an exercise. It's often written as a series of 4 numbers, like 3, 1, 1, 0 for a squat. So let's break that down. The first number represents the eccentric phase, or the lowering portion of the lift. In our example, the 3 means you should lower the weight over the course of 3 seconds. The second number is the pause at the bottom of the movement. Here, 1 means you hold for 1 second at the bottom. The third number is the concentric phase, or lifting the weight. Another 1 means you lift the weight over 1 second. Finally, the fourth number is the pause at the top. In this example, 0 means there's no pause at the top. Tempo is a powerful tool because it allows you to control every aspect of your lift, making each rep more effective. By manipulating these numbers, you can target different aspects of your muscles and improve your overall performance. Understanding tempo and how to use it is key to maximizing your gains and breaking through those frustrating plateaus. Now that we understand what tempo is, let's talk about why it's so important. Tempo affects several key factors in your lifting: muscle activation, hypertrophy, and strength gains. So let's start with muscle activation. When you control the speed of your lifts, you ensure that your muscles are working throughout the entire range of motion. This constant tension increases muscle fiber recruitment, leading to better muscle activation. For example, during a squat, if you lower the weight slowly, your quads, hamstrings, and glutes are under tension for a longer period of time. This means they have to work harder compared to a fast, uncontrolled descent. This increased muscle activation is crucial because the more muscle fibers you recruit during an exercise, the more you stimulate growth and strength adaptation. So by focusing on a controlled tempo, you can ensure that you're getting the most out of each rep. Next, let's look at hypertrophy, which is the growth of muscle cells. One of the main drivers of hypertrophy is time under tension. By manipulating tempo, especially by extending the eccentric phase, that's the lowering portion of the lift, you increase the time your muscles are under load. This prolonged tension creates more micro tears in the muscle fibers, which, when repaired, lead to muscle growth. So if you're doing a bicep curl with a 3-second lowering phase, your biceps are under tension longer, stimulating more growth than a quick 1-second drop. In addition, slowing down the eccentric phase can also enhance muscle damage and metabolic stress, both of which are important factors in muscle hypertrophy. This means you can potentially gain more muscle with less weight, reducing the risk of injury and joint stress. Finally, let's talk about strength gains. Controlling your tempo helps you build a solid foundation of strength by improving your form and technique. When you lift with a controlled tempo, you're less likely to use momentum, which ensures that the targeted muscles are doing the work. This not only makes your workouts more effective, but also reduces the risk of injury. Strength also has a strong neural component, and using a consistent tempo can help develop better neuromuscular control. This means your brain and muscles communicate more effectively, making your lifts more efficient and powerful over time. For example, a controlled tempo in a deadlift ensures that you engage your core, glutes, and hamstrings properly, leading to better strength gains and a lower risk of lower back injuries. Numerous scientific studies have shown that lifters who incorporate tempo into their training see significantly better results in both strength and muscle size compared to those who don't. For instance, research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning indicates that controlled tempo can enhance muscle hypertrophy and strength more effectively than rapid, uncontrolled lifts. Understanding the importance of tempo can transform your training and help you achieve the results you're looking for. So next time you hit the gym, remember to pay attention to your tempo and see the difference it makes in your progress. Now that we've covered the importance of tempo, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when it comes to tempo. Understanding these pitfalls can help you avoid them and make the most of your workouts. Mistake number 1, rushing through the reps. There's so many lifters that are guilty of this, especially when they're trying to lift heavier weights or complete their sets quickly. Rushing through reps not only reduces the effectiveness of the exercise, but also increases the risk of injury because you're not giving your muscles enough time to properly engage and control the movement. Instead, focus on slowing down, especially during the eccentric phase. For example, in a bench press, take 3 seconds to lower the bar to your chest. This ensures that your chest, shoulders, and triceps are fully engaged and working hard throughout the entire range of motion. Mistake number 2, inconsistent tempo. Consistency is key in any training program, and tempo is no exception. Many people start their sets with a controlled tempo, but gradually speed up as they get tired. This inconsistency can lead to uneven muscle development and less effective workouts. To avoid this, try counting out your tempo for each rep. If your tempo is 3-1-1-0, count each second as you lower the weight, and so on. This will help you maintain a consistent pace throughout your entire set. Mistake number 3, neglecting the pause. The pause phases in your tempo prescription are crucial for building strength and stability. Skipping the pause, especially at the bottom of a movement, can make your lifts less effective and increase the likelihood of using momentum rather than muscle strength. So make sure to honor the pause. For example, in a squat, if your tempo is 3-1-1-0, hold for 1 full second at the bottom of the squat before driving back up. This pause helps to build stability and ensures your muscles are doing the work, not momentum. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can make your workouts more effective and safer. Remember, quality over quantity. Focusing on proper tempo can lead to better results in less time. Mastering tempo is a game changer for your training. It ensures that each rep counts and helps you achieve your fitness goals more efficiently. Now that we've discussed the importance of tempo and common mistakes to avoid, let's talk about how to actually implement tempo into your workouts. This can take your training to the next level by making each exercise more effective. First, identify the exercises in your routine that can benefit from controlled tempo. While almost any exercise can be enhanced by tempo, compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows are especially effective because they involve multiple muscle groups. Next, choose a tempo that aligns with your goals. For hypertrophy, a slower tempo with a longer eccentric phase like a 3-1-1-0 can be very effective. For strength, you might use a tempo like 2-0-1-0, which focuses more on controlled but quicker movements. Here's a practical example with a squat. Let's use a 3-1-1-0 tempo. Lower the weight for 3 seconds, hold at the bottom for 1 second, lift for 1 second, and then immediately start the next rep without pausing at the top. This tempo maximizes time under tension and ensures proper muscle engagement throughout the movement. An example for strength, we can use the bench press with a tempo of 2-0-1-0. Lower the bar to your chest over 2 seconds, don't pause at the bottom, lift the bar back up over 1 second, and then start the next rep without pausing at the top. This tempo focuses on maintaining control and stability, but also explosive speed, which is crucial for building strength. So incorporate these different tempos into your workouts and focus on maintaining consistency. It might feel challenging at first, but stick with it. Your efforts will pay off in the form of increased strength, better muscle definition, and overall improved performance. Implementing tempo into your workouts is a powerful way to enhance muscle activation, improve form, and maximize gains. Take your time and be consistent, and you'll see the benefits in no time. Alright guys, we've covered a lot today. So let's quickly recap the key points about tempo and how it can transform your workouts. Tempo is all about controlling the speed of your lifts, and it affects muscle activation, hypertrophy, and strength gains. By understanding and implementing tempo, you can ensure that your muscles are working optimally throughout each rep, leading to better results. Remember to avoid common mistakes like rushing through reps, having an inconsistent tempo, and neglecting the pause phases. Focus on maintaining a consistent and controlled tempo to maximize your gains. We've also discussed how to implement tempo into your workouts. Identify the exercises that benefit the most from controlled tempo, choose the right tempo for your goals, and incorporate it into your routine. Whether you're aiming for hypertrophy or for strength, there's a tempo prescription that can help you achieve your objectives. Incorporating tempo into your training might feel challenging at first, but the results are worth it. You'll see improvements in muscle activation, form, and overall gains. So next time you hit the gym, embrace the power of tempo and watch your progress skyrocket. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.